Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Ausgabe von Journey to the Chateau. Es ist der erste Advent und es ist eine Ausgabe oder ein Video für uns, das ist etwas Außergewöhnliches.
Bonsoir à tous, bienvenue à notre premier dimanche de l'Avent.
And now to English speaking friends around the world, hello and welcome to Journey to the Chateau. It's a special edition for us. It's the first Advent, so there will be 4 Advent Sundays before Christmas, and we will have a special edition every Sunday. So welcome and hope you enjoy this. Found the top with the ribbons.
Oh, nice.
Okay, here we go. Although what I haven't done yet is, I haven't gotten the pliers for the wire. Oh, good Lord.
Right. So this is going to be your setup. You're going to work on making some bows.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes, quite
For
a few,
Christmas,
actually.
yes.
Well, yes, couple for outdoors, couple for in here.
Right.
The hall, the Grand Salon. I think you said you wanted red and gold.
We're doing red and gold in the Grand Salon, yes.
And in the hall, it's red and green. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, let's get cracking then.
Okay.
So, okay. This is going to be interesting. In a good way, interesting, because I found an incredibly beautiful ribbon. It's peacock feathers, and I love peacocks for, I don't even know, in 10th grade. I think it was 10th grade. Let me get that real quick. I had a project, it was the final for an art class in pottery, and it was to have a plate that is usable and decorative. So this is what I came up with, and it was good, 1983 or 84. So it's a long love with peacocks, and we didn't have iridescent glaze, but yes, so that was my rendition of a plate that is usable. In any case, having said that, nope, better. This ribbon has, this would be upside down. That means you have to, in this case, I have to cut multiple length for the long part of the ribbon that will go down the banister. That all have to be cut, and then they will be bound together here at the top with wire. So I can then easily make them in different lengths, but they all are the correct direction. So let's cut some length here. So normally you would do the double length and just wire it in half, but one side would be correct and one side would be upside down. So that just, to me, that's not proper. But if you don't mind, don't let that stop you from doing what you want to do. So this would be 6 long strands. I'm gonna make a few that are smaller because I like it when it trails at the lower parts and is flared out but a bit thinner. But I want it to be nice and thick and full at the top part. So what I'm not going to do the same way is the arches on top, the bows themselves, because you can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to turn them this way in the front. I turn that way to the front, so anyone who comes in and looks at this or walks by sees the ribbons, the peacock feathers in the correct way up. It's just a little bit of planning and turning, that's all. So this is the correct length. It's lovely. So I leave this. And then I'm going to start to do this. I'm going to layer this up. and wire. So this is the first arch. That is the one that is furthest in the back, so that can be larger. And of course my wire does not cooperate right now. Okay. That is pretty nice already. And keep the wires very tight, so you have more control over which direction you want things to go. And then I can turn this and again have it the correct way round, while others will be, they might be the wrong side. No one will notice, but you will or I will. So that's why it's fun. This is just very forgiving when you have wired ribbons, because you can adjust and manipulate them in a really amazing way and help yourself getting really pretty results on ribbons. And I'm making these now smaller and smaller, so that in the end I have small ones in the smack center, and they get bigger into the back, so you can fan them out, and that looks really pretty. Turning this, so it is again in the right direction from looking at it from the front. Crossing it over again, and this is the last one. Here it's short. Wrap it up at the bottom very tight and go around it one more time and tighten it up. Et voila. So, and as I said, one side has the correct length ribbon already. This is so far the top. I will make another bow that goes behind this, that's a bit larger, but because they are larger, they will be 2 pieces, not 1. And what that does for me is I will have then, since right now I only have 1 correct directional ribbon hanging, with this I will do the second one. So, plus everything else. So I'm wiring these 2 together, and I am turning them around each other, holding this tight, and you can then spin them around a couple of times and have a very tight knot with wire that keeps everything very nicely together. So that's the first half of the peacock bow for the hall, the banister. And quite frankly, I think that looks pretty nice. So far, this is it. Now, I have my length here of ribbon. And by the way, this I am covered with gold glitter. It's fun. We have decided to actually put two very cute ornaments in this, and these are bells. And they are almost the peacock feather blue, and they're very, very pretty and sparkly. So let's see how that looks then in the end. So this is the first length. It's the front because these are the shortest. And then you layer this towards the back with slightly longer ones. Make sure you hang them the right side up. Okay, last one this way up. Yep. So what I do with these now, pull them very tight and use the wire a couple of times around, tying them up together very tight. So you don't want them to fall out. Not pretty. Goes into the back part of the ribbon. So I have to get up to it now. So this is now, of course it needs to be all adjusted. You can do that now or later. I suggest you do it before. If you use glass ornaments, you do it before. But yeah, this is all covered with glitter and it's just raining down gold glitter. Love it. Okay, here you go. And it is so nice because it changes from blue to green. Really stunning. So I'm attaching this in the back, and you will not see it from the front. And I'm taking some of this wire that I have in the back to the front. So I can now hang the two bells on this. One is shorter. One will be on its silver hanger. And you pull that back. And twist it in the back with the remaining wires. So this is nice and secured. And it does help people like me who need reading glasses to actually put them on when one does it, but I haven't. So, if we allow the first new ribbon made in and for the Château de Colombe for the holidays of 2022. So we do have the garland up here on the banister, on the railing, and I need to figure out where we want this. Below here or up here? No, up here. Up here it is. So we have nice length of wire. Lucky me. I always make sure that there's a lot of wire in the back left over. to tie them to something, anything where you want them to be. Here are the short ones in the front, layering this up so it's nice and full. And what I like to do now is crunch them up a little. You don't want them to be just hanging down straight, at least I don't. You might, and that's fine. But when they are a little crunched up, and not too much of course, but they will catch and reflect the light very nicely. It's just pretty. I like to, in this case, incorporate it a bit into the garland. Et voila, I think that looks pretty good. Up, look at this. One turned the wrong way. Wee. Sneaky little bugger. There we go. Thank you so much for watching, and we're so blessed to have had the help of our dogs,
Yes, they helped us with everything that we did.
including Aiden chewing up part of the LED lights that I didn't already have on the fence. So behind my back, it was. I told him he was a bad boy, and he just said, "Well, I'm your supervisor, so what are you going to do about it?" Anyways,
So we hope everyone has a great beginning of their Advent season.
see you on Wednesday, and please, if you haven't already, please subscribe and share with your friends and family. We very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Au revoir.
Arrivederci. Auf Wiedersehen.
Bye.
Goodbye. See you next week.
If you enjoyed this video, please use the like feature to let us know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our Journey to the Chateau YouTube channel if you would like to see more. Once you've subscribed, you can tap the notification bell in order to ring it, which will allow you to receive all notifications from our channel. Thank you.